Hi guys, Jay here back with another FFBE video. There's not much to this video. I saw that Regis was coming out. I just wanted to check him out. Reason being is I went through some JP ranking lists and he's rated top. Now granted that the JP side don't have Sylvie, so maybe that's why. But yeah, I want to just do a comparison on the two. So Sylvie, let's get into some let's get into any random battle. Warrior lights out, that's good. But I have Galuf already, so I passed. Oh, well, let's just take a look at the stats. It's a little hard to see unless you enlarge the screen, but in terms of buffing and mitigation, Regis pretty much beats Sylvie on mostly everything. He gets 10% on attack and mag, defense and spirit. It gives a heal over 5 turns and MP refresh over 5 turns for Regis. Let's see, even the physical mitigation lasts 5 turns for 20%, whereas Sylvie's mitigation only lasts 3 turns, but it's for 25%. So that's really useful. Well, the thing I like about Regis is he can triple cast when he starts the battle or after he comes back from death. So you can start the turn with the 150%, no, the 200% stat boost, 30% general mitigation, which Sylvie doesn't have. And then you can add a barrier, or you can put up magical mitigation or physical mitigation. For Sylvie, she would have to do it's only 170%, and it's on a horrible 11 turn cooldown, whereas Regis is only 5 turn cooldown. And then she has no general mitigation, so you're gonna just have to pick magical or physical. One thing I do like about Regis a lot is he has barriers. That 2500 barrier is gonna help a lot. It's a little weird that what I'm looking for is like a 40% or 50% skill, but he has a 40% mitigation skill, but it only lasts 1 turn. These boss hit so hard nowadays. I think it would help if you had more mitigation. Of course, this LB is a 50% mitigation. The funny thing is, I was trying to copy my JP friend. We both have 100% passive provoke, and we both have 100% evasion. Obviously, he has better gear. He has a adventurous lock with 30% evasion dagger. Gives him a huge advantage over me, but so he's got better stats. Yeah, but it adds so much more utility to your buffer, because he's now a passive evasion provoker, and we just use that on the lightning tyrant. If you saw my lightning tyrant video, so it just gives them much more utility. It's an interesting way to use our utility now, our buffer. Just giving him passive provoke and evasion. We got a nice evasion tank. Oh well, buffing and mitigation. pretty much Regis wins. Are you gonna pull for him just for that? I'm not too sure. I think the deciding factor is the utility. If you look at the utility, it's crazy that Sylvie has so much. Sylvie can cure all status while granting status resist. He has 45% to attack and magic or defense and spirit. Can give light earth or lightning 100% resist. Then give an ally bolting strike or absolute mirror of equity chain. Can add lightning and light earth to attack. What's it? Is 2000 itself, 300 MP to a ally. That saved me so many times. We get those super bosses that drain our MP at once. That's super useful. And actually, if you put up mitigation, it only does like 1,000 damage, not even 2,000 damage to you. Increase all resistance to elements 50%. Cure attack will cure all breaks and granting immunity to all the breaks. Very useful. A cooldown skill of 70% break of defense, spirit, or attack and magic. The LB cures all breaks, gives you 75% elemental resist, 35% AoE MP regen, and 3500 HP barrier. So utility wise, I love Sylvie. She can cure breaks, cure statuses, and grant you immunity to them at the same time. The MP imbue really helps. Only thing she's missing is super general mitigation, but I get it from Galif or Charlotte. So I guess it's your team. Yeah, your team, right? You're complement each other. How they're gonna complement each other. Now Regis doesn't have as much utility, but what he has is pretty darn good. He has break resist and grants 2500 HP barrier. Even if you don't need that break resist, you can use the barrier. The HP regen and MP regen is not that great. HP regen of 3000 over 5 turns. So every turn you get 3000. Every turn you get 30 MP. That's not too great. You can give the entire team Aurora Raid Chain. Now that's interesting, like maybe you pair up with someone of Esther and the whole team is chaining, and you add let's say Summerfiend and Lit, Water imbue everybody, or you Lightning imbue everybody, or something, and then you all element chain at once. That's something to do. So he can also restore HP and MP 50% and fill LB gauge 15 for all. Whereas Lena's skill is skill 30 for all. But that's still really good. That's still a really good utility move. And I guess why he's so highly rated is because his massive 75% killer skill. The Demon, Human, Fear, and Reaper. So say you have 2 DPS and a capper, everyone's gaining 75% more damage. Later on we're gonna get something called Dark Visions. Is this still up? And then we're just trying to do as much damage as possible. Let's get back to the screen. Now we're gonna get something called Dark Visions in the future, where we have to do as much DPS as possible goes 75% to your 2 DPS, and your capper is probably gonna help a ton. I really think that's probably the reason why he's ranked so high. Even the... I'm not sure you're trying to clear trial bosses faster, but you definitely want to do more damage in Dark Visions so you get a higher score and get more coins. You use those coins to fuse items. Alright guys, thank you for watching. It's a long boring video. I just yeah, wanted to see how good Regis compared to Sylvie was, and why he was so highly rated in the JP version. Yeah, if you figure out why he's so good, let me know down in the comments, but I don't know, I kind of like Sylvie for her, the way she can just cure the break and add immunity at the same time, and statuses, and impute MP. Those are really helpful life-saving skills. Alright guys, thanks a lot. See you next time.